Let me ask you something directly. Are you doing more of what makes you feel alive, or are you mostly doing what makes you feel comfortable and safe? Some men never think to have answers for these questions. Today might be the day that you look at things differently. Hang with me and we'll talk about it. Most men wear masks. My name is Eric Wayne Wade. I meet with men just like you every week to break the silence, unmask, and embrace vulnerability to rise into the men we were created to be. So, are you one of those people that feel like certain people were meant for greatness? They were here, placed here to do something significant. It's not for everybody. It's just for those certain people. Or have you tapped into the truth that possibly you, yes, you are uniquely created to do something phenomenal, something that only you can do? So take a second and ask yourself, are you living in your purpose? Are you even moving towards living in your purpose? Or are you just staying comfortably on the sidelines, watching everybody else live a life that is full of intention and meaning? Listen, I've done comfort. Okay, comfort is subtle. It feels safe. It doesn't feel dangerous. It feels stable. It feels mature. But listen, stability, no matter how great it feels, it doesn't replace purpose. It doesn't replace meaning. And so what happens? You get the job, you pay the bills, you show up, but somewhere down that road, you stop asking yourself, am I even alive on the inside? And so there's a difference between stagnation and stability. And most men can't tell the difference between the two. So some people believe this lie that only certain people are meant to do things that are important. Okay, they're wired differently. They're gifted, they're talented, they're lucky. And believing in that lie is pretty convenient because only those people get to do something spectacular. And it keeps us from having to confront what's required of us. Listen, we, not just me and a few other people, we, us, me and you, yes, you, were created to do great things beforehand. So before you were placed on earth, it was thought of that you were going to do great things. It's our job, mine and yes, yours, to step into what those works are and live them out to give us that life of purpose. So it's not just for a few that are it's intended for, not just a few talented. It's for us, me, and yes, you. So what is purpose? Let's define this correctly. Purpose doesn't mean fame, platform, millions of followers, or starting a movement. Now here's what purpose does mean. Purpose means alignment. It means that your gifts are being used. It means that your calling matches your discipline. It means that your life is producing something that would not exist without you. Purpose is responsibility. And most men avoid purpose because purpose requires a risk. So there's a trap that comes with comfort. Comfort will keep you at the job that drains you because it feels predictable. It feels safe. Comfort will silence your dreams because you're afraid of failure. Comfort will actually keep you from growth because growth is uncomfortable. Listen, comfort has a cost. It slowly convinces you to shrink. One day you look up and you realize, man, I've built this life that feels safe. And I look around and it's pretty predictable, but there's not a whole lot of meaning involved. And that's not what you were built for. So you ask, Eric, where do I start? It begins in the mind, renewing the mind. Transformation begins in the mind. Don't conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So if you believe you're average, you're too late, you've missed your window, that's just how life is, that belief becomes your ceiling. And purpose begins when you change your thinking. I've got some questions that I want you to ask yourself that's going to take you closer to getting on the path of living a life of meaning and your purpose. The first question is this: what makes me feel fully engaged and alive? And what gets you going? What gets you excited? What do you find yourself doing when you feel the most alive on the inside? Chances are your purpose is aligned with whatever that is. The next question is this: what do people consistently come to me for? What do people reach out to you for when they call you? Is it, hey man, I really just needed to talk to you. I've had a bad day. Do they reach out to you for business advice, relationship advice? Chances are people see something in you that you're good at, that you offer, and your purpose is aligned with that. Here's another question: what am I avoiding because it feels risky? Is there a business? Is there a plan? Is there a mission that you've been avoiding because you're scared of the risk? You can't sacrifice the time, the energy, the funds to pour into this thing. And if it fails, what does that mean? Does that mean that I'm a failure? Listen, that doubt, that fear, you've got to cast it aside, and you've got to face the thing that seems terrifying and realize that this is why I'm here. I'm going to move towards this because that's going to give my life the meaning and the purpose that I'm built and created to live. Listen, you're not going to find purpose randomly. You're going to uncover it through reflection, discipline, and action. Clarity doesn't always come before movement, okay? It often comes through movement. Here at Mountain Men, we know this, okay? We focus on self-leadership because we know that a man who can't lead himself can't step into his purpose. We know that purpose requires emotional regulation, discipline, honesty, responsibility. Listen, it's not mystical. It's not woo-woo, frou-frou. Purpose is built. I want you to walk away from this video today knowing that you have a purpose, okay? Not because it sounds good, okay? But because you were intentionally created, all right? So stop asking yourself, do I have a purpose? The question you need to start asking yourself is, am I willing to do what it takes to move towards my purpose? Yes, you can stay comfortable. Yes, you can watch others live out and build their meaningful lives. Or you can say, my life will reflect intention. Comfort is easy, and yes, purpose is demanding. But purpose is where men come alive.